Okay, hi everyone, my name is Giovanni, but I'm pretty sure you already know that by now. So before I get into the main topic that I want to talk about for this video, I noticed from Sakura's channel that he has deleted all of his videos, all of the disrespectful videos he made about me. And he understands that I have forgiven him, but he also wants me to delete the videos that I made about him. Which, you know what? I will do that. I will do that as soon as I'm done making this video. I will do that. But, actually, yeah. Yeah, I will do that. So, I watched Dead Meat's kill count of, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And I completely understand why some people hate the FNAF 2 movie. For once, for once, the script for the FNAF 2 movie was mainly Scott Cawthon's doing. He was the one who created the script for the movie. And okay. Okay. I understand. I understand that people hated the FNAF 2 movie, but some people still love it, and that's completely fine. If you hate it, that's fine. If you love it, that's fine. But I completely understand Dead Meat's opinions on it because I watched this video and I did not know that Scott Cawthon was the one to create the script for the movie. But he did. And I was like, I thought to myself, he was the one who created the games. You know that, right? And he he has made the story, especially where he tried to hide it from Steelwolf during the time of security breach. And that was a mistake, obviously, and he has tried to balance it out. However, him making a script for a movie based on his game, a sequel to the movie of his game, I'm just gonna say this out loud, and I feel like Scott doesn't know what to do with story, especially. I mean, he can make a story. He can make a good story. But a movie script where obviously it involves human characters, especially main characters, side characters, whatever, people getting killed and so on. But I thought about Five Nights at Freddy's as a whole with its human characters, especially the main characters, and I'm just like, does Scott Cawthon know what he's doing? Creating characters that are not animatronics? To put it lightly, I am not sure. And I find it kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it's not like the human characters in the FNAF universe are that important. in like, Five Nights at Freddy's created by Scott Cawthon. But then again, this he created a script for the movie of his game, FNAF 2, where it obviously involves human characters with animatronics. It's almost like he doesn't know how to with certain characters, like dialogue, personality, or what they're like. I don't know if he knows about that. I mean, he's obviously human, and he has flaws. Like, for example, him being a Republican, even though I'm pretty sure he's not super crazy about politics. At least that's what I think. Which would probably be a relief, but at the same time, it's jarring. It's extremely jarring. Like, I don't know how to even process this, but Scott Cawthon, as a person creating a story, a script of human characters, just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right at all. I mean, especially back then during that time, the main focus was the animatronics, not the story with the human characters and all. It was mainly about the animatronics and what they were like, what they can do. And that was interesting. That was interesting during the time. And there have been stories. There have been stories, especially around human characters, their dialogue, their personality, anything. And that has been done before, and it was good. It was actually good. But with Scott Cawthon having human characters by themselves in his actual canon universe, I, like many people, question it. Very question it. I mean, I don't blame people for being frustrated with certain headcanons or theories when they have probably not been confirmed or have been finalized. But it sometimes it doesn't matter to me because it's just a story. It's not supposed to make any sense at all, especially with the supernatural and sci-fi of it all. I mean, Scott Cawthon himself is not a fan of horror, especially him being a Christian. He's more of a fan of sci-fi, and I completely understand that. But at the same time, you were the one who created a horror series, mainly because of people saying about how creepy the characters were. And you took that and made it into something that people actually loved and cherished. Especially with horror nowadays being the norm in online with games and escape rooms and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really confusing. But hey, at least it's something. It's something better than nothing. You all know that. So I'm just like, okay, if the FNAF 3 movie comes out, I'm not sure if people are gonna like it, but I would understand their opinions about it. Especially with Scott Cawthon being actually being involved. You know, probably writing a script. Or I don't know, trying to be a coach for the actors. I don't know. But all I know is that, in my opinion, Scott probably doesn't know how to handle, like, human characters. That's what I think. He just doesn't know how to handle them, despite him being human himself. It's honestly frustrating. Like, he created a series full of animatronics, and they're more important than the human characters. I mean, it has been a thing ever since those games came out, and it's not a surprise. But at the same time, human characters are just as important as the animatronics, and their story, their personalities, their everything. But no, Scott Cawthon doesn't know how to make them. Does he? Probably not. I mean, I am so sorry if I'm just rambling about this, but I just feel like he doesn't know how to handle making human characters. Like, anything about them. I'm not sure why. I mean, it has been a thing for pretty much forever, and especially with movies, video games, and so on, they can actually be done right with being either normal people or people with problems in their lives, especially trauma-inducing problems and whatever. And especially if they're the main character and whatever. But when it comes to Scott, he probably doesn't know how to handle it. And it's kind of sad. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. Like, I don't know how Scott Cawthon as a person even tries to create a story involving these certain characters and what they do and who they are as people and what their role is and what their personalities are and so on. Like, I don't know how he's supposed to handle it. Because I can. I can certainly handle it. I'm human myself, even though I'm young at 22 years old, and I have created a character for like 10 to at least now 11 years, and I have grown attached to her, and I just want her to be part of something, and I just hope that time happens and, something happens. But I don't know if it will, and I don't know if that would be realized. I'm just saying. But, FNAF 2, a mess. People like it and don't like it, and rightfully so, and I understand it. And Scott Cawthon should probably never make a movie script again. I mean it. No offense to Scott, but seriously, you need to create better characters. And I mean better human characters, especially their dialogue, what they say, their personalities, and what they do, what their role is. All that shit. Okay? Can you please? Thank you. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or not. Please stay safe, stay at home, stay away from things that might make you uncomfortable in the outside world. See you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.